Oh, look at that. Let's make sure the microphone's working okay. Oh, looks like that's good. Looks like that's good. Very good. Let's put some music on. Got some interesting music. Turn it up a little bit. For some reason, I think I might be in channel member mode. Oh no, there it goes. All right. Right there, it was stuck. All right, let's do some simple stuff today. Not too complicated. Simple watercolor paper, big paintbrush. Just get a little bit wet. I can use quite a bit of water with this because it is on watercolor paper. I'm going to start with some light colors first. This is just simple white paint. Nothing fancy. I think it's just artist acrylic. I think you can buy it at Java Lots or whatever. I'm going to go with the yellow next. Put that down here. Right up here. A little bit softer. Back in my white. If you notice, I haven't even cleaned the brush yet. I'm still gotta blend that down in, kind of break that edge right there. We'll just go ahead and do that. Something like that. Am I blurry or what? Oh, go a tiny bit more yellow up here. A little bit of white and tiny touch of orange right up in here. Do the same thing on the bottom. Here you go, a little bit more water. Water on my brush. I'm just trying to get the basic in there first. It might be overlit. We'll see. Put that white right back in the middle again. Just doing it in stages. Here you go with the orange and yellow at the same time. Just gonna mix them up with my brush. Do the same up here. Actually, I had that upside down on my brush, but that's alright. I gotta change brushes because that brush is super soft. That paint in, that harsh line out of there. Grab just a tiniest touch of blue, just on the corner. Put that way up here. Now just bring this on down. A little bit of white on one side. And I'll just pull that across. Simple. Not complicated. Just going on one side, bring it over. So we can keep one side a little bit darker than the other. I'm going to go with a tiny touch of yellow and orange again over here. We're going to pull that way. A little bit of orange, white, maybe a touch of yellow just because. Let's pull it right up in the top, pull that down. That's off our brush. I'll go with some white and yellow. Just gonna mix that up so we can pretty bright color. It's gonna have mostly yellow, but it's just gonna be really bright. And of course, I don't really wash my brush super great because I like what it does. This time we're gonna clean it though. I don't care for the big heavy red stripe down here, so I'm gonna grab some blue. Kind of beat it out with some of that. Be careful when you get into the yellows and blues though, because you put some green stuff going. Which is okay if you want it, but it doesn't take much to ruin your painting. Now we're just gonna dab the black. This is actually Mars black. And I've just got spaces in my brush. Got some blue on it, some white. It's alright, the black's gonna cover most of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna tap this up here. Something to do. Been a while since I painted, so I'm a little out of practice. That's okay. We don't mind. Go a little darker right on the bottom. Somewhere in here. Yeah, that works. That works for me. Rinse that off. Now I'm going to go grab a little bit of white. Oh, a little bit too much water. A little bit of white. Put it in my black and blue mixture there. I'm going to tap that right up here. I'll lighten that edge up. Yeah, maybe a couple here and there. Get that other brush out of the water real quick here. Some of you, I know, you find it hard to believe that I'm not working, but yeah. I guess I've been working too much. Yeah, I'll go like this. I haven't had time to spend with friends or anything. Let's grab some white, tiny touch of blue, a little bit more white. I basically just have my paint in a scrapbooking container. It's about 2 inches thick with a cover that closes on it to keep your scrapbook stuff in it. And I just have a paper towel on the bottom, a piece of wax paper on top of that. The paper towel's a little bit wet. And then my paint's right there. My bowl of rinse water's right in there with it. Makes it easier for me to keep track of my stuff. Got a little bit of gray right on that edge, which is good. I'll rinse this off pretty good. I'm going to go into my white. It's going to get a pretty sharp edge of it. Now, normally I'd let all this dry a little bit more, but yeah, who's got time for that? I'm going to do the same, tap it in. Just tap. Keep your brush flat. And we'll just tap that right up in there. instant wise.
Someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change. Oh, you think I would look pretty once you cover up my bruises.
Hey Sonny, how are you? I'm bring it right in here like this. Still just simple.
Got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You break your back to make me feel again.
Grab my big blender, and this time I washed it, but I haven't run it through my bristles yet. So we're gonna that right. That's about right for the way stuff goes for me. That's okay. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Bring that right in there. Something like right there, nice dark right in this corner. Now I got a little shadows in the background. What do you think? Right up in here like this? Sure. Pretty good. Still can't nail on the name. He's pretty good. Those of you not watching when this is live, I had speech chat turned on today. So I comment pretty instantaneously. A little bit of white right in here. I can hear what people are chatting in my chat when it's live. It's really nice to have. I missed it a few times I've been on lately. I haven't had it turned on. I got sick of fighting with it. A little bit of water right up in here. Yeah. I want to go to work today too, but I guess not. Guess I have the day off. Because I need them once in a while. She was going on vacation this weekend. Coming up. So I'm going to be working a lot. That's a good when she's not around. Very empty. Nope. Nope. Going to Foxwood. Paint was a little wet, so it didn't blend for me, but hey, it's alright. I'll add a little white to that mess right there, maybe a touch of blue. Blue gray in this stuff. That'll mix. Relax it. Oh, that's alright. Happens. We don't care. Let's just pull that down. And top. Some birds right in here. I don't know. Let's go up a little bit more. I'll bring that bush right up in there like that. I'll go in my dark. I'll tap something up dark right in the bottom. Bring in some shadow, a little contrast down there. Some dark stuff right in there. Soften that up a little bit. A little bit more white, a little blue. And bring another layer. Pack those layers in there. Something like that. Rinse that off a little bit. And I have a little bit of yellow. Let's take a little bit of yellow. Drop it over here in this blue. Gray mixture that I've been using. A little bit more yellow. Maybe a touch of orange. Here we go. That's good green. That's a good green color. Yep. Just use that green. I like that. Something like that right up in there. Pop that brush just a little bit. Get a little bit of stuff up in here. Top. Maybe go into a tiny bit more yellow. Just didn't rinse the brush, just grab some yellow. Let's put some of those right down in there. We can go ahead and a little bit of yellow, a little bit of orange. Just kind of because of that location that's in right there, we'll bring that down in there. Let's grab a different brush, something flat, brush somewhere. Yep, there you go. So I'm going to go into my black, let's put a little water on this brush, a little bit of white, a little bit gray color, a tiny bit more white, a little bit lighter color, kind of a battleship grayish. Let's go ahead. And have something right up in here. Bring down right over that way. And bring some more right in here. And not getting fancy with this, we're just letting the brush kind of pick where it wants to put up branch. Just go with it. Okay, not that way. Sure, we'll go that way. Yeah, bring some of those up in there. Something like that. And maybe we'll put a couple on the other side. Let's go a little bit more white now. Brighten that color up just a little bit to a little bit lighter gray. A little bit lighter, still keeping it kind of flat. And I'll bring you right up in here. Like that. Right up. Yeah, I'll go right up there. Yeah, that works for me. Move all I go into my darker color. And I'll pick a side. I'll just kind of put a few dark lines in there. No, it looks like it's kind of hanging out there. So, you know what? Let's add another one right here. Because we can, let's make it a little thicker. So that branch doesn't look so strange, just hanging out there. Or maybe something off the other side, just equal it up just a little bit. Yeah, that feels okay. Now we're going to actually put some greenery on that today. Nothing super crazy color wise. Get a little bit of paint off some of these paintbrushes real fast here. There we go. Let's get some of that paint off that brush. Blender takes a second more to get the stuff off it, so let's get that off there. What do you think? No, let's go with a little coarse brush. Got a smaller one, but I don't know quite where I'd put it. So we'll just use this one. It's not huge. We'll just be careful where we plop our stuff. And we'll get some green in there. Yeah, yellow green's good. And I'll go ahead and bring that right in there. Something like that. Good base color, good starting color. Bright stuff that's in the background. We'll get darker as we go. Let's not run out of paint real quick though here. Just about what I'm about to do. Let's make some paint. Trying to mix quite enough, but maybe not. And we're just gonna tap that right in there. Right up in the tops. I'm gonna go a tiny bit more blue in it. No, I don't. I just paint what's in my head. Just scary if you think about it. No, I think I've maybe twice. Makes you wonder what's inside there. Just go a little bit more yellow. Have a touch of orange. Take a look, just a little bit different over here. And dark colors right in there. Maybe I'm going to go into the even darker blacks. I'm just going to put a little bit here and there. Way down the bottom. I don't need to use black. Because that color I feel like I just happen to have that one sitting right there. I'm going to go ahead and grab the yellow. It's got some green in it. Put a little white in that. little orangey. That's alright. That's pretty better. Might end up being pretty close to straight white, but I'll just bring that right on the outside. Right on the outside, right up top. And I'll bring that right in here. And a little bit of red right in there. Get a real fine brush. Go ahead and grab some water, some white. Plop it into that gray color we were using. Maybe more white than that. Let's rinse that one off. You're still over here. Yep. Let's give you a go. I use this brush for a while, so. That's not working for me. My liner brush broke last time I used it, so I don't have one to use. So I'm trying to make do with what I have. Still want to be simple. This is just a simple painting. This isn't complicated. This is just dabbing paint. Anybody can do it. Something right here, kind of hide that. Little edge. And we'll tap a little bit of something down in there like that. Now you can even go into some grays if you want. Maybe some, rinse that brush just a tiny bit with a little bit of the black on it. Going into the edge of my, and maybe we'll put a little something right in here. Something like that. Don't want bright white, but some light colors are okay. Yeah, there's something right in there. It's hard for you all to see. It's got quite a bit more depth to it than it looks because of the way the pictures we're acting with it. Some bright stuff. Oh, lost my video. Surprise. See, that never happens. I think kind of weirdly of this painting. So, you know what? Bring that right in there. I'm here. I'm here. There's a mind of its own today. Keeps cutting out when it feels like it. Like that. Yeah, it's not great. It is what it is. Not 100%. My mind's not 100% into it today, but I wanted to create something to kind of escape for a little while. Something easy. Let's rinse the brush. Yeah, I stopped paying for it just because I'm getting frustrated. And I wasn't on that much. What an autograph. Oh, thank you. I don't know what else the lilac is going to feel like for me. Or maybe okay. Let's see. Let's pull some tape. Rinse this brush off first. I could be really crazy and put all kinds of bright colors in that. But it's just really, really simple painting. Just a matter of dabbing paint. Where you think some highlights might be. Don't be afraid if all of a sudden it looks like you made a big mistake, because I did. Pull down way because this paint. So tape has been on here for 2 weeks. I meant to come on a couple weeks ago. Couldn't make it down the stairs after surgery so well, so I did it one day, and the next day, but I don't want to crawl into a corner. Not terrible, not anything to write home about. Well, wait, I am home. I guess I could write if I want to, but basically what it looks like. Doesn't look too bad. Done worse. Thank you all for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate it. Got some broken branches over there. Look, I actually put something on my trees for a change, which I rarely do. I could put a whole lot more color on this side if I wanted to, but I'm kind of thinking like there's a path or a road right here. So maybe all that's chopped off by those road cutters, the ones that go along with the big brush hogs and kill all the trees on the side of the road. That's my opinion. They gotta make sure everybody gets to see their waterfront properties. But anyway, thank you all. I hope you enjoy the visit. We'll see you again soon. Much peace to you all. Be well.